The rom-com genre, anime's answer to the eternal question. What if we took two emotionally stunted teenagers, threw them into a series of contrived misunderstandings, and called it love? Let's dive into this cesspool of cliches, tropes, and occasional moments of genuine charm. Buckle up, because we're about to roast this genre harder than Tsundere burns her love interest with verbal abuse. What is a rom-com anime? Rom-coms, or romantic comedies, are the anime equivalent of a Hallmark movie but with more blushing, more accidental boob grabs, and at least one character who's so socially awkward they make a rock look like a smooth talker. The formula is simple. Two leads who are clearly meant for each other but are too dense to realize it. A love triangle or hexagon? Because why stop at 3? Misunderstandings that could be solved with a single conversation but instead drag on for 12 episodes. Comic relief characters who exist solely to make the audience question their life choices. The good, the bad, and the cringe. Let's break down the rom-com genre with the kind of brutal honesty that would make a Tsundere blush. The good, wholesome moments. When rom-coms get it right, they can be heartwarming as hell. Shows like Toradora and Kaguya-sama. Love is War delivered genuine emotional payoffs that make you forget about the 10 episodes of filler nonsense. Relatable characters. Sometimes the awkwardness of the leads hits close to home. Who hasn't fumbled their words in front of their crush or overthought a text message? Humor. When the comedy lands, it lands. Kaguya-sama's narrator alone is funnier than most entire anime. The bad. Overused tropes. The accidental pervert. Oh no. The male lead tripped and landed face first in the female lead's boobs. How original. The dense protagonist. How can someone be this clueless? Are they allergic to common sense? The Tsundere. It's not like I like you or anything baka. Shut up. Just shut up. Dragged out plots. Why does it take 24 episodes for two people to hold hands? Are they allergic to progress? Lack of realism. High school rom-coms act like teenagers have the emotional maturity of a potato. Spoiler alert. They don't. The cringe. Fan service. Why is there a Hot Springs episode in every rom-com? Who asked for this? Problematic relationships. Some rom-coms romanticize toxic behavior, like stalking, Mirai Nikki, or emotional abuse, School Days. Unnecessary love triangles. Why does every rom-com need a third wheel who exists solely to suffer? Notable rom-com anime. Here are some rom-coms that either elevate the genre or make you question humanity's taste in entertainment. 1. Kaguya-sama. Love is War. The good. A genius-level battle of wits between two prideful idiots who refuse to confess their feelings. The narrator is the MVP. The bad. Sometimes the over-the-top antics can feel repetitive. The cringe. The Chica dance episode. You either love it or hate it. 2. Toradora. The good. A heartfelt story about two misfits helping each other find love. Taiga's character growth is chef's kiss. The bad. The Christmas episode will emotionally destroy you. The cringe. Minoru's obsession with his cousin. Yikes. 3. My teen romantic comedy snafu Oreguru. The good. A cynical protagonist who actually has a brain. The dialogue is sharp and introspective. The bad. The pacing can feel slower than a snail on sedatives. The cringe. Hachiman's self-sacrificial tendencies are more depressing than romantic. 4. Nisekoi. The good. The animation is pretty, and the opening songs slap. The bad. The plot goes nowhere for 100+ chapters. The love triangle is a love spiderweb. The cringe. The constant bait and switch with the locket mystery. Just open it already. 5. Love, Chunibyo, and Other Delusions. The good. A quirky take on growing up and letting go of childhood fantasies. The bad. Rika's Chunibyo antics can get annoying after a while. The cringe. The second season feels like filler. 6. The quintessential quintuplets. The good. A rare harem where all the love interests are likable. The bad. The ending is controversial, no spoilers, but fans were divided. The cringe. The constant, who's the bride? Mystery feels forced. 7. Rent a Girlfriend. The good. The animation is decent, and Mizuhara is a well-written character. The bad. Kanzuya is the worst protagonist in rom-com history. He makes wet cardboard look charismatic. The cringe. The entire premise of renting a girlfriend is just sad. The verdict. Rom-coms are like junk food. Enjoyable in moderation, but too much will rot your brain. They're filled with cliches, fan service, and characters who need therapy more than they need a love interest. But when they're done right, they can be heartwarming, hilarious, and even a little profound. So, should you watch rom-coms? Sure, but don't expect Shakespeare. And for the love of God, skip Rent a Girlfriend. Final rating, 6 out of 10. Cute, but could use less cringe and more communication.